I'm Ross Settles, and I'm a professor of media innovation and entrepreneurship at Hong Kong University's Journalism and Media Studies Center. For news media looking to generate commercial revenue, and by that I mean revenue that is selling a service or product to another business, the most important tip is to know your audience. The most common service that a media operation sells is advertising. And advertising, in the end, is borrowing your media, borrowing your brand to reach the audience that you've developed. So for an advertiser, they really depend on you knowing how big the audience is, who the audience is in detail, their demographics, their location, even down to perhaps what device they're accessing your media on. But if you're going to sell advertising, that's the first and foremost. And advertising continues to be the largest commercial service that news media have as a commercial revenue source. The second, if you're selling other products and services, so you've chosen not to sell advertising or to focus on internal products, then you need to know what services, what products, what technologies, what tools that you've developed in the normal course of reporting might have a value to companies outside of your organization. So that could be data visualization tools, it could be research, it could be archival services. The third tip is having a good sense of the market that those services, these internal products, services, and technologies. The third tip focuses on knowing the market for those outside, because those services often are sold with a raft of different customer service tools, with a lot of tools that are not intrinsic to something that you may have built in the newsroom. So you have to evaluate the market for these services and have a good sense of whether you're willing to invest in developing the additional tools and support needed to make them viable in the marketplace. And lastly, all of these efforts are to generate profits. The profits from these sales go to support efforts in the newsroom. So having a good incremental revenue and incremental accounting process so that you know by hiring 2 trainers for a monthly data visualization training series, that the cost of those trainers, the cost of the venue, the cost of any other incremental items that go into supporting that training is more than offset by the revenues generated from the training. Because otherwise you have done a great service for a lot of businesses outside your organization, but you've actually lost yourself money.